believe I'm live. Should put the Instagram notification up, of course. Raise. Nice, Mark. Nice, Mark. Oh my lord, we got upstairs. Call us in the chat. Hold on, what is going on? Camera, please. Don't fail me now. Camera, don't fail me now. Hold on. I can manually sort this out. Give me a second. We're sharp? We're sharp. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Right, this is an absolute, as you can see, just an impromptu chess stream. There seems to be Vaseline on your lens. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but we should be fine now, I think. I sincerely hope, at least. Is my chat, like, high enough? Harry, blessing to see you here, mate. Hold on. Ooh, look at this conditioned hair. How are you? Mate, I'm doing fantastically. Give me a brief moment. I just couldn't sleep, frankly. I was lying in bed, tossing and turning. Tossing and turning. And I thought, you know what? What always soothes the mind? Speed chess at midnight. That is what soothes the mind. Hold on, let me bring my... Oops, muted myself by accident. Watching from Cork this evening. Fantastic. Fan-flipping-tastic, I believe. Unless I'm completely mistaken that my great-granddad is from Cork. I was lucky enough to know him until I was like 12, maybe? Tends to happen when you have Irish family, though. You know, like 12 generations. Okay. That's borderline racist. Right. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna get a brilliant move counter going on. I'm feeling good. I think I'm gonna play a little bit of 3+2. Actually, no, you know what? Oh, brilliant. Okay, fine. Right, this is the warm-up game. E4. E4. We're playing against the Caro-Kann. Naturally. We're gonna play this B4 line. If they take here, B4. Oh, come on. Refuting the B4 line is lame as hell. It does give me bishop B5 unrivaled. You now can never kick this with A6. I'm feeling good. Is my volume okay, by the way, guys? I sincerely hope it is, but I'm desperate not to wake my sleeping girlfriend. So, I'm being nice and, nice and dulcet tones going on here. Bit quiet. Damn it. The thing is, I don't know if I can actually raise the volume. Listen, you might need to max out the volume on your, I don't know, TV, phone, computer, whatever you're watching on. I do apologize. Listen, I'll probably get overexcited and get carried away. But, okay, they're going after this pawn. If I do go b4, takes, and lose this rook, probably that's not a fantastic thing. So instead, bishop e3, you push this. That doesn't work immediately. I'm going to start with bishop e3 at least. This a5 is interesting. I should probably look into it if I intend to play... Hold on, if I just bring my face inordinately close to the microphone. Maybe that works. Testing. That was completely unnecessary, forgive me. Do I want to get rid of this? You know what? No. But I might anyway. I feel like I'm trying to hold on to this too much. If f4, e3 takes... You can't take, because... Well, maybe you could. I'm going to start with f4. I think I can develop. I just don't love f4. Obaid, how are you doing? Ahlan wa sahlan, how are you doing, mate? Come on now. We got all varieties of greetings. We got all sorts of greetings. f6. I'll play knight here. I mean, we're playing a 2200 off the bat. We got an increment, which is probably best practice for the stream, let's be real. And, I mean, I can take here, and you can't recapture with the 9 naturally, so that feels like a crazy decision. And then, like, knight here, I'd immediately threaten queen h5. Doesn't seem ridiculous at all. I don't know. But then knight here, maybe you just play h5 yourself? That also doesn't seem ridiculous. Okay, this is now interesting. This is now very interesting. Do I have, like, a... He could take e5. What? Lawrence of Arabia vibes. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. Here, check, here. Yeah, that's a problem. I think I might just castle. This should be weak. you'd expect. Now if here and you take, I have check, you do have to play king e7, I guess? And then I play takes, and I'm threatening bishop g5. There's no way that's a move, is it? Here takes, check king e7, takes. Major bishop g5 threat. You play like h6, let's say? Yeah, that's a shame, actually. Maybe this doesn't work. Okay. Whoa, what am I even talking about? Sorry, hold on. Jesus, man. Right. Let's just do a bit of this. We've got an increment, so I'm not terribly concerned about the time. Yeah, hold on, sorry. This is a midnight. It's a quick, you could take e5 after f4, could they? I mean, it's in the past, so I don't mind having a little... Oh, right, yeah, okay. Sorry. I played a lot of Bughouse today. I did a little collaboration with Mr. I Want Checkmate. I'm sure some of you are familiar. I'm sure many of you are familiar. He absolutely bangs views. This feels weakening, but then again, I can't give you this, and I don't want to do this. Queen d2 looks like it sucks. I guess I'm playing g3. Light squares seem like they suck. Gives him chess 960, very plausibly obeyed. Listen, this is a completely impromptu midnight stream, as the title suggests. Yeah, obviously. It's annoying. Guess I can't be surprised. Okay. I'm just going to develop. You play this, I play g4. And then you've got to go back with a knight, lest you take here. I might get mated, but I feel like I can turtle up and I should be okay. Knight takes e5 because you come below. Yeah, good point. Okay, I'm playing g4. I'm going to try maybe to come back and defend this. How's it hanging? How's it hanging, mate? Don't talk about hanging, mate, when I'm playing chess, please. You've stressed me out there immensely. No, I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, no, I'm not. I was tossing and turning. I could not sleep for the life of me. So I decided to start playing speed chess online and streaming it publicly. You know, as you do. A naturally relaxing practice. A naturally relaxing practice, of course. Okay, I'm thinking I can actually probably survive here. If this I can push past, right? And I might be in some trouble. Maybe some major trouble, who knows? Queen here, I guess. I just need to not let this whole thing collapse. Maybe taking here. 'Tis unwise. We're going for it. Don't know why, because just rook... What is wrong with me? Rook h8? Or just taking this with check. Brilliant. Here. I've just opened the h-file. I've literally just opened the h-file. Okay. Not my finest hour. Not my finest hour at all. However, somehow still up a pawn. Do a bit of this, maybe. Maybe there's a context where I push this. Maybe I just play a little knight g1. Bring the queen in somehow. Just put... What the hell is that? I don't even vaguely understand why I'm trying to make that move. Here. That was definitely a blunder. Maybe not. Maybe not. Threatening to take this. I don't know. That's a check. And there's no meaningful discovery with this bishop. Here I have the check. Or even check like this. I mean, if I somehow survive, I am just up material. Move. Oh, damn it. That could have been a blunder. That could have been a blunder. That could have been a blunder. To be fair, I probably had to recapture that. Okay, just survive. Just survive. That's a pin. That's a pin. Das ist ein pin. The knight holds this check. Here. You've got a trade here. The knight holds the check. I've got two connected pass pawns on the outside. What is going on? You've got to move this. Sick. Sick. This feels uncomfortable. This feels very uncomfortable. I should move my rook. If you take this, I might go up here. Tickle this with some tempo. And maybe literally just try and escort this pawn. I mean, I've got this one move with tempo here. The increment is huge. I feel like I'm close to promotion. I feel like by the ASMR commentary. Listen, I have a sleeping girlfriend, and I must not raise my voice too intensely, even though I thoroughly believe, thoroughly believe I've got a damn good position here. Here. Okay, don't be an idiot. Here. You know, don't be an idiot and then immediately doing that is fantastic behavior. Just use your knight, use your knight, use your knight. No, not that though, obviously not that. Bring the king. Am I going to blunder my rook somehow? Very plausible. Give me some time on the increment. That's unfortunate. That's really sad and unfortunate. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on, not the double check. Not the double check. Don't. Okay, they had that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I was actually completely winning that and I played it like an idiot. And now I think, unfortunately, it seems my opponent is going to take the dub. Listen, I don't mind this. This shows a decent level of chess is being played. Maybe not a genius level of chess, but a decent one. Double digit blunt. Hold on, no need for that, mate. No need for that. They could mess this up. I see a universe where they mess this up. I see a universe where they mess this up. You know? I take here, you go check, I go here. Maybe. I pin this, you go here. I just play like a waiting move. You're just gonna move, right? I go here. Oh, do I lose? Do I lose? Do I not lose? Do I somehow not lose? What is going on? What an unbelievable bit of defense from Will Taylor Chess. What an absolutely unbelievable bit of defense. What an absolutely unbelievable bit of defense. I mean, it literally doesn't get better than that. I mean, holding that, 2 connected pass pawns, we hold those. We absolutely hold those. I had clearly a major advantage. A major advantage here. Got my pass pawn here. Push pawn, and then just... I mean, I said don't be an idiot, and then played h6. I was just making sure I wasn't getting forked. I wasn't even making sure this. Here, 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 here. Easy. So easy. Whoa. Better than a win. I mean, some would say. Perfect chess is a draw. Absolutely right. Come on. That's +2 elo. Let's go. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fantastic. We saved that. Now in 1984? I mean, am I playing George Orwell? I don't think so. Free queen? Okay, maybe not. It's this, right? Here. And then... Is it F3? There's some contact. Maybe just knight F3 here. I don't know. A6, bishop here, B5, knight B6. Pick this up, hopefully. There's some freaky stuff that goes on here. Maybe they play not C4 immediately. Okay, F3 is nice. I like seeing that because we've induced this unnatural pawn push, which makes it very hard to develop the knight. It kind of weakens the king side a little. They play C4. I think I've had a game similar to this recently. B5 takes, and then I get to pick this up and play like E6 maybe. I'm going to play B5. I'm going to render these pawns isolated. We're going to, go for this temporary sacrifice. Now, if here, you go here, I take this, you go check. I think I'm just going to take this. I mean, you can't kick the knight. If G4, that starts to look a little sketchy with E6, Queen H4 ideas, and this diagonal looks a little weak. I mean, E6 can't really be a bad idea. And then I'm thinking like Bishop D6, we maybe look at some soft-looking dark squares somehow. And if you ever take this again, we're just opening up the A and B files. I'm looking to maybe castle, transfer rooks over to the A and B files. I feel absolutely fine. We castle out of the pin. Yeah, I'm down a couple pawns, but I've got the bishop pair now. This feels fairly clean. Knight B4, ideas of coming in here. Maybe ideas of coming in on D3. Could also just pivot here, but I don't really see many prospects. I quite like this. just to be tickling these ideas. It's not exactly like we've got a fork threat, but coming in on these light squares now that they've traded off their light square bishop. I mean, I understand the motivation, but yeah, I'm not sure I agree with the move. Here there's just this, and then there's no like fork idea or anything. I do quite like this move. I feel like it could be an overextension where I end up getting my knight trap later. So maybe unwise. maybe unwise. There's also half an idea to sneak out this way. Try and do some damage like that. I think I'm going to go in here. I think I'm going to threaten to take on b2 at least. I should be able to come out this way. I might genuinely have just whacked my knight in with no hope of escape. What? Have I got the fans absolutely blaring TD? What on earth do you mean, Luke Mitchell? Greetings, Tavish. I need not know your location. However, greetings. I think I'm going to nab this. I'm not getting it trapped because I can come out to a4, right? I think. Oh, today, sorry. I didn't understand what TD meant, but I'm assuming you mean today. You kind of missed that. Should I do an etymological explanation of Orthoschnapp? Even though I don't really understand it, you know, the German part anyway, just at the start of every single video, even if it's not the Orthoschnapp. Fun fact, did you know? All right, Caleb. I mean, I support the sentiment, I guess. But, no, I don't know if I can support that one, actually. Sweating in Yorkshire, mate, I'm telling you, the heat in London's even worse. It's horrible. I was in Yorkshire for the past, like, 3 years. And, okay, I take like this. I mean, my graduating this year, my graduation is in, like, 11 days. I got my results yesterday, or 2 days ago, or whatever. Good evening, Jack. How are you doing, mate? Okay, I mean, this is lame as hell. What? I don't want to trade queens. My opponent kind of forcing it, though. Where do I put my queen? And if I do this, I'm just worsening my position. What? Here. I'm probably okay, but it doesn't look like a great idea, actually. I guess I just... Oh. What a problem. What an absolute issue that I'm currently facing. I'm just going to bring my rook here to start with. If takes, I'm happy, I guess-ish. As happy as I can be with, like, a jarringly forced queen trade. Maybe I'm not giving my opponent enough respect here. I feel like I might not be. But I really just didn't want to trade queens. But they're going to have rook c7, and I might actually be in major trouble. I'm going to step back here to be holding this pawn and holding the knight. My knight is sidelined. I probably should have cashed in on this earlier. I was thinking, though, that, like, what's your threat? I have rook b8. The high school diploma. All right, less of that. Less of that, WTG. Did I get a first? Naturally, mate. 77 average. Light. Absolutely light work for WTC. I feel like, as you know, if I wasn't trying to grow a chess YouTube channel, I probably could have bumped that average up a little as well. Because I probably spent legitimately, like, half my time at uni trying to grow a chess YouTube channel. So I'm proud of myself. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sure. They're just not really fighting for a whole lot now, you know? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Here. And honestly, really and truly... hold on. What if I play this? Just because takes, you move the knight, I might play knight d5 rather. And then the idea is that you've got to come and now defend this because, or I guess you could play this. But if you play this, you might get hit with bishop c6, and then where do you stay to defend this bishop? And when I take it, takes, and then you lose this rook, so they just go back, fair enough. I'm going to nab this, I'm going to play with the bishop. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here. Okay. I'm going to blockade with some tempo. I'm going to make sure I'm not down on time horrifically, and we're just going to make progress with the king. This is not exactly my finest game. I must apologize. I simply must apologize, but This is blockaded. My king's meeting yours up at the rim. You know what I'm saying? Feels like I should be... I mean, to be fair, I should probably know endgame theory. Like, am I actually worse or better here? Who knows? I don't know if I should have gone that way or stayed with my pawns either. Frankly, I have no idea how to play endgames, and that is, you know, a major problem when you're trying to be a good chess player. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Twong Taylor Chess, wind your neck in, mate. Good to see you here, though. Okay, that's surely a blunder. In what context can that not be a blunder? Now I've got my protected passed pawn. I feel like f4 had to suck. At least practically, if not objectively. Because, I mean, there is some idea. I mean, we can play g6 at any point. Oh, man, I love playing with an increment on stream. It lets me kind of relax a bit. And, you know, 6.2 seconds might seem stressful, but I can make it up, you know? I can make it up. And I'm thinking there's some universe with here, 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 here. And if here, here, then that pass pawn runs. So they've then got to move the rook, and I don't know. You like white here, Tanjay? What a pleasure it is to see you here. But what a displeasure it is to read your absolutely heinously negative comment. I don't like that. Why? Okay. I literally could have gone for this exact thing, but for some reason decided not to. I mean, I still feel as though I've got one pawn weakness. You know? I feel like you should be doing something like this, maybe. Check. You can either go back this way. If you come this way, though, I'm going here, probably. And... check. Mate, theoretical loss, theoretical smosh. Smosh? Smosh, apparently. You know that YouTube channel from a while ago? I feel like I'm cooking here. I feel like my opponent is far more incapable in the endgame than me and is going to flag for literally no reason. So, yeah, it's most unfortunate. Here, check. Ooh, maybe they don't flag. Okay, now we must be winning, right? Here. Okay, I mean, GG to my opponent. That was garbage, but we're up. We're up. Let's go. Excuse me. This is an incredible word. Thank you. Right. When you say it was a theoretical loss 10 moves ago, purple 1 SED. When you say theoretical loss, it looks to me like that graph was completely flat until I absolutely massaged the position and then gained the win. How about that? Oh yeah, Tanjay, there's a guy called Twink Taylor Chess who is 2400 bullet. Because for some reason everyone that takes the Will Taylor name is just cracked at the game. Now apparently this wasn't... oh no. Here? Oh, white had some advantage there, I guess. Yeah, 2400 bullet, just for no reason. Anyway, yeah, from literally here, it was completely flat draw. Completely flat draw. And then, you know, Will Taylor Chess just knows how to tickle it. He just knows how to tickle it. He just knows how to tickle it. There's no... Tanjay is not... This conspiracy... What do you mean volume on? Turn up your flipping thing, mate. Turn up your volume. How about that? No, I probably should work out how to get higher volume, honestly. I don't actually know how to do it. So yeah, theoretical draw, theoretical schmore, or theoretical loss or whatever. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, Tanjay. Right, 2400. Come on. Come on. Let's play a nice little Scandinavian. A nice little Portuguese. Nowhere we see the same line. Why is everyone playing this? I probably should, like, actually do a bit of opening analysis then. This is literally the exact same game I just got. Why did I not analyze my game? Was b5 correct? Who knows? This is the exact same position. Okay. I mean, did I end up getting a good position? I can't even remember. It's midnight. Why am I streaming chess? What happened? It went here, here, here. I don't know. Yeah, quality analysis, exactly. Exactly. Okay, I'm just gonna go for what I went for. Tanjay, 2,500 bullet is absolutely disgusting, but we all know that you're bad at chess and just fast. So, you know. Okay. Now the question is, what the hell do I do here? Do I go like this? I kind of like this check as a threat. So I might. And by might, I mean definitely will. Can we play a game? Are you roughly 2,100 blitz? Because I'm currently trying to make a little progress on the blitz elo. I'm up 7 elo so far from 2 games. Wow, that's a bold move. Is this check not good? Does my knight get trapped? How is this real? Can I play this? Because if bishop takes, I go check. Oh no, wait. Yeah, but here maybe? And if here knight takes, do I sack my rook? Queen takes, check. I feel like that could be interesting, and I'm going to be annoyed if I miss it, but here... I don't know, where's my knight retreating to? Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. And that might be a major issue. I'm going to take here. This could be really stupid. I feel like... Okay, Mr. Zeno of Citium 777. Potentially, if I do start playing viewers, then 100% may. But for now, I'm dabbling in the pool. I'm splashing around in the pool. In the rapid pool, of course. That might have been really stupid. I might have just passed up on an opportunity, and I might just now be down a pawn. However, at least these pawns suck. I should be able to get e6, probably win this back. Who knows? I guess I'll just go e6 straight away. Okay. I mean, I don't hate my position. I cannot say I hate it. 93, I could have gone for knight c1. Did I not even... Oh my god, obviously. Why didn't I play 93? God damn it, man. Dabbling in some hot tub stream. Listen, the day Will Taylor Chess does a hot tub stream is the day Will Taylor Chess quits YouTube. Okay. Ignoring the voice break. Ooh. Hello. It seems I can mess up your pawn structure. However, I have to do so at the price of my bishop, and I don't relish that, so we're just going to drop back here. Chess fest tomorrow. I can't say I am. Forgive me. I'm sorry for my lack of presence at Chess Fest tomorrow. I will be doing 2 intermediate coaching calls. I will be editing a collaboration with I Want Checkmate, which will be coming out the day after. Hello, Connor, mate. What an absolute pleasure it is to see you here. I will be... What else will I be doing tomorrow? I will be... Oh, recording and uploading the Patreon video, of course. It's a Sunday tomorrow. Dude, I can't lie. If he's 3,100, even after a blunder or a mouse slip, Tanjay's getting flagged. Let's be real. With all due respect to Tanjay, he's a much better player than me. You know, with speed chess, of course. Rapid, maybe. Maybe we're kind of equal. I don't know. Maybe. But. Yeah, Danya is just... There are levels to this. Thank you very much, Ed. I appreciate that a lot, mate. Thank you. Right, I do seem to just be down a pawn here, though. This seems to just be a worse position. What do I do here? How do I tickle something out of this? Maybe just playing h4. I don't see an immediate implication of knight coming in. Yeah, at the moment, the content is once every other day, and that's what I'm going to stick to until I either decide I can end up doing more without... This is kind of me dipping my toes back into the proper grind. Okay, I'm going to tickle this. I feel like I'm... my time is not fine. My time is a major problem. But then again, I don't want to just trade. Why have I done that? I mean, I said I don't want to just trade and proceeded to then begin to trade everything. Whatever. Forgive me. I'm sorry. These pawns kind of suck. I can maybe try and attack him. That's kind of all I got. Because I have 23 seconds left. Is that a move? I'm not getting sourced here, am I? Here. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm down, and you go like this here, and I don't know. I feel like this should be a draw. If we're being objective. I mean, I'm out here getting +2 draws because I'm just that guy. Check. Do I want to trade rooks here? Again, if I was remotely good at endgames, I'd probably know the answer to that question. I don't know about g5. Right. How do I sort of get an, blockade? If this, do I take? Probably not. Hold on. Takes. Here. Takes. No, that has to suck. Let's just keep this pin, maybe? Right. The question is, can I hold this to a draw? The answer is almost certainly not, but we're going to see. We're going to see. If like rook here, do I play rook here takes? There is some universe where this is. I mean, it probably is objectively a draw. Nice little voice break. I feel as though if I just kind of chill here, oh damn it. Yeah, I probably need to take that. We split the pawns up, maybe. That could be a pretty strong thing, I guess. Do they go in and then try and just put the rook here? I don't know. Again, objectively, I just feel pretty confident that this should be a draw. I'm under enough. That might have been a blunder. That very easily could have been a blunder. Okay. However, if you do this, I just take... Oh, you get opposition. No, okay. So I don't... This must be a... Again, the question of whether it is a draw and whether I can draw it... Hold on, are you... Is this not a draw? Am I going to get triangled? Here. Here. Maybe? Something like that? I just need to stay under the pawn, right? Come away? This is the real test if Will Taylor Chess can remotely play any endgames. Here? Shouldn't... Hold on. Hold on, now I need to do some counting and I don't have time. Here? Do I stay under the pawn? Am I messing this up? I literally am so ass at the game. Stay under the pawn. I literally just lost. I just lost, right? I am so ass. I'm so sorry. This is just the most obvious theoretical draw. My technique is complete garbage, and I can only apologize. I'm so sorry you had to watch that. That's the easiest draw. You just stay under the pawn. I knew that. Just here. Check, here. That's a stalemate, and that gives up the pawn. We are serious. Will Taylor Glazer, wind your neck in. You're not really doing your job right now. The nominative determinism is not coming into effect. I know I just lost the simplest draw that you can really possibly need to hold. And then if this... Hold on, let me just really quickly check I know what I'm talking about in retrospect. King here, right? And then if this, again, just stay under the pawn. And if this here, and if this, we go here. And if this, I can just stay here. Because if here, again, under the pawn, here, yeah, just stay under the pawn. I mean, that's literally it. That's literally it. That is literally it. Man, honestly, I'm surprised they didn't blunder that earlier. I held it to a draw. Win your next game with the bongcloud, and I'll donate 20. You're a legend. Okay. And hold on, Cultify. Thank you very much for the 5. Please, I want to clarify. Does it need to be a blitz game with increment, or can I make it? And does it need to be against someone of my give me the terms? I want to make this when there's serious money on the line. Rapid is fine. Yeah, but could it be like, for instance, Rapid's worse, mate. Rapid, I would not be going the other way. The bongcloud, I need to, has to be a real game, same elo opponent. Okay. And I think I can go no increment blitz. Because if my opponent's got time, they're gonna work out how to punish. So can I do 3-0? Does that work in your 20 quid? I don't want to make it a bullet game. That feels lame. Okay, 3-0. Right. 20 flipping racks on the line, and by racks I mean pounds. Great British ones at that. Cultify, you're a legend for the 5. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. The La Bourdonnais variation of the French. Right, what do I do here? Maybe just d6? I feel like a little small center variation kind of thing. It might honestly be an idea just to step back. I'm going to go knight c6. I kind of want to control this square, although I might get kind of opened up here. Pause. Right. What do you mean bongclouds with e5? Is it? Hold on, Cultify, you've got to clarify whether this is acceptable. Is e6 king here? I was under the impression this was an absolutely adequate bongcloud. Tabish. Less of that. Is this this is acceptable? Okay, fantastic. And I'm dead lost. Okay, good. Good. G5. I mean, it's the most appropriate move naturally. King f7. I literally don't have any idea. That might have been stupid. Is there any way they do something cool here? I don't know. Okay, get rid. And they have this. Why have I done that? Why on earth have I done that? I need to do this. I'm so dead. Okay, bishop e2. I mean bishop rather e7, sorry. Man, if I could castle, my life would be so much better right now. f5 though. Sort of hold out a little bit. King f7, you don't have the check. So I maybe get rook f8, king g8 quickly, and then I can just start thinking about holding as best I can. I mean, again, presumably, they're gonna go for this on me. Hold on. But now I'm castled, you know? This feels unnecessary. Hold on. Okay, let's not flag. Let's not flag. Let us not flag. Get out of my face. Let's get the bishop here. Let's get the bishop here. Let's move this one. Let's reroute the knight somehow. I mean, g5 is so stupid, probably. I'm going to bring the knight. I like that. I like that a lot. No, I don't. I hate it. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Why have I just done that? Oh man, they gift wrap me a decent go at this as well. Queen here. Then h6. Okay. Please get off. This is actually weirdly sneaky. I might literally do this. g5. How stupid is that? Plausibly very stupid. Knight g6. That doesn't break the pin. I also just gave them time to get out the fork. This bishop is trapped though. Stop this from hanging. They can now move the bishop, but if they go to e3, they still get fork, so they got to go back here. Then f4 anyway. I feel like f4 is almost pre-movable. That's a fascinating move. Although, hold on, no, because it's pinned to this, isn't it? The queen's got to move. But now I go here. Did they hang a knight? Oh no, they kind of nearly hung a knight. They might be hanging a knight. Maybe I could have taken here and taken the knight, and then there's a mate idea or something. But right now, this is hanging. If you go to d2, this hangs, so you got to go all the way back. Now I go here. I don't know. I just kind of believe in that. Something. And something. c5, please take. I mean, clearly not going to, but a man can dream. Really want to infiltrate. Why would I put that bishop there? Okay, thank you. Move back. Let's go this way. Gorgeous. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to do something, mate, if you don't mind. Don't mind losing a rook there. Oops. Maybe I do. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta send it. Sometimes, even if you've got literally no idea whether it makes any sense, you simply must just send it. And then put your king here, and then your rook on h7. Despite maybe having this. And then be threatening mate somehow. Oh man, I think I got a little lucky pairing with someone that was like 100 odd elo lower than me. That was a mess. That was a mess, and honestly, I somehow got this gorgeous positional bind here. c5 was excellent, and then obviously my time got a little low. I needed to start sort of sliding in here. But, you know, from this point onwards, the eventual h4, best move, takes king g6, best move, king g6, best move, king g6, best move, king g6, best move. That's so sweet. I mean, it's not wildly difficult to find. Cultify. Sorry, I'm trying to do prayer hands, but I was holding my ball. Cultify. Merci. Listen, mate, not only thank you for the 20, thank you for giving me the confidence to play the bongcloud and just crush like that. And then obviously it kind of became more drawing towards the end because I just went into an opposite color bishop's endgame. Clearly I wouldn't do that in sort of a rapid game context. Apparently this is a mistake, who knows? But like I'm still winning here. There's no way they hold this, right? Because I just sort of walk in and start eating stuff. And this is just a problem forever. And there's maybe a worry they get past pawn, but again, my bishop holds this, so, you know, £400 an hour. I mean, that's what I need right now. Qualify, you're a legend. Thank you very much, mate. I like your. Is that a Fortnite profile picture? Mate, big up yourself. Hold on, I need to see your profile picture. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Yo, 40k subs, dude. You got 24k. Catching the biggest simps in Party Royale. I see why you're stacked with cash. That's at least £3 million in ad revenue straight up. My G. Thank you. Shout out Cultify. Smash like if you're interested in Fortnite, of course. Dude, I would used to crush Fortnite. I haven't played on the Xbox in literally like 5 years. Okay. Fantastic. I mean, does anyone else have any more challenges? They don't necessarily have to be financially motivated, but, you know, it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. We do, in fact, have the big dogs in chat. Whoa, less of that, George. Less of that, please. Less of that, please. Okay, Caleb, chill out. Yeah, we got any other challenges? I just felt the rush of excitement. Try that in rapid. Absolutely not. No. Not at all. Don't want to do that. Try playing chess without looking hypnotically handsome. Okay, we're just gonna play against Kilobyte while I wait for a few. Can I play a Smith Morgan Gambit? You know what? If they play c5, oh, I tried my best. Okay. Now they're watching the stream. Okay, that would have been good. Yes. So I mean, again, not wise, not exactly wise to do that and then also hang a pawn. We're now going to try and win though. You know, we're going to see what percentage of my viewership is female, mate. What on earth? Kind of like literally about 4 or something. It's heavily minimal. Although I believe YouTube skews male anyway, and then chess, of course, is in general, you know, skews male. And then, although, speak of the devil, effeminate, hello. I did not mean to refer to you as a devil, by the way, but someone asked how much of my audience was female, and I do believe you are female, so there we go. I mean, if you're feeling excited, you could even sacrifice. Whoa, what is that? Kind of just want to play this just for the pure love of the game. Oh my lord, good point, George. Listen, my bad. 4 weeks. It feels like yesterday you broke that news. I mean, it might have been. Maybe you didn't break the news immediately, but maybe the Will Taylor Chess YouTube chat wasn't the first place you came to break the news of your. No, I understand that. That was the idea of D6. Tanji, come on, man. Give me some respect. That was the whole point of playing D6. Give me a wait, this is rated? Kilobyte, what's going on here? What's going on here, mate? Come on. Come on now. Why are we making this rated? It feels uncalled for. It feels unnecessary. It feels uncalled for. It feels, you know. Yeah, and by the way, also, yeah, good question. Are you naming your child Will Taylor Chess? And no, you're good, mate. Don't worry. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Let's play like this, maybe. My queen holds both of these squares, so I don't seem to be in too much trouble. You should go queen here. No, it did not happen. You told everyone on here the day after you told your family. As you flipping should. In fact, I'm disgusted it wasn't sooner. Come on, mate. Let's... Oh, hold on. This isn't a win. Oh, I should focus on the game. No. Man, I'd be so much better at chess if I focused on the game occasionally. I just hung my queen and then... Okay, so Kilobyte is putting in the work right now. How on earth are they clutching this up so... Okay, I'm suspicious. That's not a real 1200. 1200s don't play bullet like that. Apparently they do. What the hell? Okay, minus 16 bullet rating. Well, I lose to 1200s in bullet, so... And it was rated, to be fair. Who cares? Who the hell cares? One sec. I need to get that back in blood. I need to absolutely toast Mr. Kilobyte now. I can't have that. I need one revenge game. I'm happy to blunder this. I mean, okay, whatever. I do feel like that was a surprisingly mature cleanup, though, for what I would expect the 1200 to be able to do in bullet. But maybe I'm underestimating the world of 1200s, you know? Who the hell cares, guy? Who obviously cares? Listen, if I was near some kind of peak or something, I don't know, maybe I'd care far more. Don't think the missus would let me name him after the good. But that's your mistake, mate. That's the mistake. You've baited out that it is after me. You could have just been like, don't you think Will's a great name? Don't you think Will Taylor's a great name? And don't you think Chess is a good... Actually, don't you think Taylor's a good... You know, you could have been more subtle about it, mate. You could have been far more subtle about it, but instead, you blew your opportunity. A golden opportunity. And, I mean, yeah, frankly, you've messed it up, and I'm quite disappointed. But, fair enough. You know, you're having a child can be pretty stressful, of course, so I understand you not making, you know, loads of great decisions. You know, you might not be in your right mind. Okay. Leo adopted WTC. Leo's a wonderful name, though. Will he be a Leo? When is he going to be born? In 4 weeks. When is 4 weeks? 4 weeks is in a month, so that's what, August? August, star sign. Oh, yo! Is that why you're calling him Leo? I like that. Dude, he's literally gonna be a Leo, called Leo. What an absolute lion. You better give him a sick-ass mullet as well. Force him to bear the lion's mane. You see this lion's mane here? Oh. Oh. Okay. Hell yeah, go on. He's gonna be a purple belt by the age of 4, I'm imagining. Okay. You know what? Let's just dabble. I mean, I'm doing nonsense tonight. If anyone's got some challenges, then I'd love to hear them. However, I might try. Dude, the fact that they've got Clash Royale in flipping chess is just the funniest thing. Okay, so what is this? Chess with checkers. What? Huge. Huge. Absolutely huge. Okay. Crazy. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna dabble in a quick Crazyhouse. I could do a challenge you to play again 15-10 rapid. Okay. Listen, we're gonna do this real quick. Although my screen is not quite optimized for that. This looks absolutely ass right now. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna play one quick game of Crazyhouse, and then probably play some normal chess. I'm having a good time. I couldn't sleep, so I thought, you know what? Let's stream chess because that's appropriate. Yeah, £12 is a unit. £12 is a unit of a child. That's like 5 kg, no? What an absolute beefcake. Go on. I like that. I like that about your pending child. The word pending for a child is, I mean, that has to be inappropriate, my bad. Your inbound child averages £7. Dude, I think my like baby sister was £9 or something. She was a unit. She's gonna be chess boxing female world champion, no doubt. One stone is £14. Yes, but why would you measure it as like 0.87 or whatever pounds? Or is this one with exploding pieces? No, this is the one where you can replace pieces. So like, you know, Jesus Christ. Right, okay, well that was fun. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to 505. Odds chess. How do you do odds chess? Yeah, go on, actually. Hold on. It's Mr. Sam Plays Bots. You know I've got to dabble in a little game against Mr. Sam Plays Bots. What is this? This is just a normal game? I was expecting a variant for some reason from Mr. Sam Plays Bots. Andrew flipping Keller, what a pleasure it is to see you here. This must be a variant. What is this? Oh wait, is that King of the Hill? You sneaky little bastard, Sam. Is this King of the Hill? Apparently it is. Okay. Let's control the center. I feel like the King of the Hill meta, you know, the real mature King of the Hill players, they don't necessarily just run in with the king straight away, you know? I feel as though actually building up a good control of the center is probably the best thing to do. Because, like, I can just push this. And I can take this. And I can take this. And now it's like, okay, yeah, you can try and come to the center. You're going to get, like, mated almost. So I feel as though, you know, again, we're talking King of the Hill here. How's your king getting out of there? How's your king getting out of there, Sam? And now I can escort the way for my king to just easily saunter in. Thrice it'll move. Good king, Wenceslas last looked out. Queen e6 was mate. Queen e5 was mate? Okay, now, I'll be honest, genuinely, completely forgot about checkmate in this game mode. Was not even thinking about that, purely thinking about King of the Hill. Didn't really respect the fact that checkmate was an option. Forgive me? Thank you. Okay. I just straight up Okay, straight. I thought you win by getting your king to one of the central four squares. Didn't even deep the whole checkmating idea. Here. I mean, I have queen here. I kind of just want to go like this though. I mean, surely I'm fine. Here f6 takes here. Like, why would I not just walk in? I don't see how you really stop me from doing this. Because as well, if f5, I take en passant with check. And then you go here and then I hit you with like bishop here mate, although not quite, but I just feel like I leg it with the king, you know? Whoa. Caleb. Whoa. And now you have to stop me getting it here. And I've got an idea. You play bishop f5. I think it's something freaky. I think I go check. I think you take with whatever the hell you want to take with. You take with the pawn, fine. If I play queen f6, you can take with any of your pieces because that is going to win me the game. I mean, king of the hill, mate, Sam, you can't put up that performance. That's an absolute domination. Right, I'm going to give him one. Oh, forgive me. I'm going to give him one more. You better not lose like that again. I mean, I had the white pieces. I feel like that's an unfair advantage, especially in king of the hill. So, copying my strategies, I see. Yeah. An Italian? Disgraceful. That's just my reaction to seeing an Italian person. Sorry. That was a joke. Okay. I'm actually a major fan of Italian people. Their food is my favourite, I must say. This is, in fact, a beat 1K. Yeah, 100%. 100%, mate. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. Ooh. So he's just going for mate here, perhaps? Intriguing. Play bishop here takes. I don't hate this. I kind of just think, having as many pawns in the center as possible is a pretty virtuous. I'm just going to take. Am I keeping up with Wimbledon? Not really. They're far too good for me. No, sorry, that was a rubbish joke. No, to be completely honest. I enjoy tennis with my girlfriend and occasionally her family. But, it's not necessarily. I'm not the greatest tennis player, and I don't find it. I'm not particularly passionate about tennis. I feel like, you've got to invest quite a serious amount of time in, if you want to watch a full match. Can't they take like 11 hours or something? I don't know. I feel as though this is true. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking takes. What about football? Okay, could care less about football. And by could care less, oh my lord, I'm turning into an American. This is painful. I couldn't care less. Could they play knight f7? Maybe. I don't think it was mate. It might have been mate. What, knight f7? I take their queen or something. The thing is, if I ever like sneak out, it's just helping me. It's king of the hill. I might go for king d7 here. I might go for f5 actually. Yeah, no, 11 hours, no, maybe the last time final was almost 6 hours and you sat through all of it. Listen, I respect it immensely. Having something which you're, passionate enough about to want to do that is huge. Who doesn't like sports? I'm a big fan of sports. I've just gotten way too into like MMA now. And that's my problem currently, is that I simply cannot bring myself to care about anything that isn't extremely high stakes and dangerous for everyone involved. So it's a bit of a curse. It's a little bit of a curse. Okay, I'm gonna kick this. You could maybe sack it. No, I do not watch football at all. Yeah, he's trying to clear the way. I respect that. Thoughts on NASCAR? I mean, vaguely familiar with it. Isn't that basically Formula One, but for you know, white trash people in Philadelphia or something. My bad. That's maybe in poor taste. If I go check, you can't go here, so then here. But like, why wouldn't I just do this? I'm gonna start with this. I'm threatening to win, and you're not threatening to win. You can go check. No, you can't, because then he check, and I just go to here. So I mean, I've got these two. I think you're just, it's lost. Well, even as king of the hill, you just got to get your king to one of the central squares and you win. Also, checkmate is possible though. There we go. I love the fact that there's a checkmating sound. Right, GG. G flipping G, Mr. Sam. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is go for another 3+2. Another 3+2. Right, E4. Come on. Knight F3. Yes, please. We'll play a little scotch. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Give me a free win. Thank you. Free win. Let's just mop this one up and we can move on to the next one. You know, if anyone's got any cool ideas. Ooh. Now we're to... Okay, this is a prepped opponent. That's unfortunate. I've just given them D5. I've literally just given them D5. They didn't play it. Praise the Lord. Queen F3. Let me flipping pay attention. What am I doing? Oh no, when I said free win, I mean the karma is hitting me deep. No odds. I can try odds, but odds against whom? If you'd like me to play you with odds, Tavish, we could do that. So that's an idea. I like that. Hold on. Surely that's a problem with E. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, this is just real chess now. Praise the Lord, the Rocky song. What? Oh, as an Rocky song. When in real life chess doesn't make sense. Good point. Fantastic point. Another paid actor, I mean, for sure. Okay, do we have an odds game? Who is this? Where's Tabish? I want to play you an odds game. I probably should wrap up the stream relatively soon. This was supposed to be just a very short impromptu stream. Wait, Sam, what the hell? Yeah, I keep forgetting you're like 2 hours ahead, aren't you? It's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable indeed. Okay. Can you play odds against randoms? I don't know if that's possible. What, how would you do it? Custom position / odds? Oh, you can, I guess? No, because you've got to have an opponent, right? How about this? How about this, Yellow? Wait, is that not your username? Damn it, is it JLLE? Damn it. That's a good point. That's a good point. And that's a beautiful thing. You know what? Why don't I just win another game quickly? While the elo's coming thick and fast. I might as well. I may as well. Yeah, if you want to send me an auto-balance odds match after this, then, excuse me, I'm game. You know what I'm saying? Blood, what? Do emojis show up on this? This is an interesting question. They do. Not the finest example, but, you know, good to know. Good information to have garnered, of course. I'm gonna play A6. I mean, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing it, really. They're just playing a good game plan. I'm playing probably some okay chess, but it's not exactly something I'm wildly familiar with. You can play like a Dragendorf and go here and, you know, E5 and Bishop E6, but I feel like I'm just going to end up losing this because I don't know how to play a Dragendorf setup, so let's just not do that, actually. How about that? How about that for an ingenious idea? I'm just going to play like F4. I mean, genuinely no idea what black's supposed to go for here. Don't know why I've played this. I just vaguely know it's playable. Okay, fair enough, Blob. Respect. Well played. Touche. Right. This might be a problem, you know, trading off your own dark square bishop, the primary defender of the dark squares, etc., etc. Maybe not the wisest. You know, I could see that not being the wisest move, but we get this diagonal. What is the profile picture from Blob? Let's have a little look. Ah. I see. Might just go here. Prevent any knight d5 that's unpleasant, or at least if knight d5 I can take. Queen takes knight f6, you know. Yeah, of course there's that. Oh well. What about knight c5? No, what am I doing? My idea was to go rook here, try and sack the exchange and take here. That wouldn't even work anyway. I'm just talking nonsense. Let's put a rook here. Probably the position's not terrible. But how am I going to massage it into something interesting is a more pressing question. Because that is concerning. Honestly, I'm going back and I'm now going to claim the e5 hole. You now cannot have a pawn on the f4 or d4 square, unless I decide. So, that feels like a decent thing. h6, yeah, I just start to push pawns unnecessarily, which feels like a bad idea. It feels like I'm gonna go backwards. I half enjoy the idea of sacking as well. This might be a high-level game of chess. Who knows, because I still don't understand any of these positions. Would you... Right. That's completely inexcusable. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Yeah, this is wrap-up stream time, I think. I mean, it was never going to be a long episode anyway. This is a problem. This is a problem. Whatever. No, it's not. No, it's not. Play f6, dude. I'll go back here. I'll go back here. We're holding this temporarily. You do this. I fork and maybe take on c3. Huh. I'm very excited. By the way, I need to look up some proper FIDE chess tournaments near me. I'm thinking, would you guys enjoy, and this is an interesting question, would you enjoy, oh true, good point, Blob. Would you enjoy a kind of, like I have a FIDE rated tournament coming up, and then I do like a week's worth of videos that are sort of just preparation for that tournament, and then my opponents find them, and then I lose badly every game. Or, you know, maybe not the last bit, but hell yeah. And then I could prepare for the tournament, and then I could do like a daily video for the week leading up, let's see. But perhaps, nice one has. And then, yeah, Queen f6 is an issue. Queen f6 is an issue. How much of an issue, though? Is it a big issue? I mean, the big issue is a fantastic newspaper. Is it? I don't really have that opinion. Yeah, I'm doing this. And then, yeah, I could hopefully make a video playing actual tournament, doing the results recap. That's exciting. Okay, cool. I think I'll be very inclined to do that. Also, would you be interested in the channel developing an intro? Like so anyone who's currently familiar with the Tom Aspinall intro on his channel, what are we saying about? Am I just? Hold on. A Tommy Aspinall style intro. Intros are old. Okay. That's an odd sentiment, maybe. I could agree with you, but I don't. Yeah, I'm in so much trouble here. Okay, this is fine. You know, can't win them all. And it is, in fact, just chess, as we've said many times in the past. Yeah, I'm just down a bunch of material, right? I'll go here. You can probably just, like, sack a rook and win. You know, a rook lift and I might die. I feel like no intro is better. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was just thinking a really over-the-top, amusing, sort of cartoonishly bad intro. No one uses intros in 2025, gang. Listen. I don't appreciate the tone with which my audience refers to me. I'm not gonna be your intro now. As in just the quick, okay, hello, okay, fair enough. I'll take that on board. I'm gonna try and cheese them with just queen here and hope they don't notice the back rank mate. That's a problem. Yep, okay, well. I might have a little look at that. I don't intend to play like that ever again. But I don't know what to do when they don't either push or take. That's about flipping usual. Okay, nice. Hold on, go on a sec, guys. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's just all of this is theoretical. A6 might not be theoretical, but we transpose probably back into something that looks vaguely theory-like. This is just all equal. And then where does it go wrong? Sorry guys, give me a second to analyze. Oh, where I blundered the pawn, yeah, okay. And then this was garbage. If this, how is that a thing? Here. And I have knight here, okay. And then this collapses, and then this collapses, and even if you go check here, something like this. Yeah, okay. I should have been looking for that. Send me an odds game invite. What is your username? Mr. Overpaid. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, oh my, dude, the hay fever is taking me out. Oh. Okay, excuse me. Right, this is an odds game apparently. Here we are. Here we are. Let's go. Let's flipping have it. Let us flipping have it. Right. Now, going for an immediate fianchet, I don't understand really what possessed me to do that, other than the fact that I desperately need to castle quickly. And I can't really be allowing any opening exchanges. I guess I'll go for this. Yeah, blob, less of that, mate. Do you know what I mean? I feel like my response to so many things that my audience says is just less of that. But really, it's a necessary response. Okay, I'm down a knight, a pawn, and Jesus. Block generational comment, right? Absolutely. Right, I'm trying to stay keeping all my stuff on the board, you know? I'm just playing super classical. This is exactly what it feels like to play my girlfriend. Okay, I feel that analysis obeyed. I think it's a little reductive, but fair enough. I can appreciate the broad sentiment. That is only for my OnlyFans Patreon, yeah, forgive me. Patreon and OnlyFans basically identical. There's pretty much no difference. Okay, if I were them, I'd have sacked that, honestly. Oh, they can take my h3 pawn. Okay, well, that's an annoying check. I think, hold on, what's Roshan's rapid dealer? Because I feel like this is a hard, yeah, brilliant. So they're 1400 rapid. This is completely different. Obviously, they're not going to flipping lose this. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, they're not going to lose up 9 points of material as a 1400 rapid player with an increment on Blitz. This feels dishonest somehow. No, I honestly, I like the feedback. I'm genuinely excited to get good, honest feedback from the audience. I just thought it'd be fun to do a little intro thing, but I now enjoy the little outro. I don't know, I'm happy with that. And again, you can always click off or whatever, but I put a lot of effort into making sure that the patrons were getting appreciated as much as they deserve to be. Okay, honestly, opening files in front of my king in general, terrible idea. Here, probably has some merit. Is there a context where I go here? Probably not. Let's do this. Possibly, family, possibly. Intro will be sick. Nah, I think probably we'll chill. I mean, the intro was going to be an extraordinarily tongue-in-cheek, Tom Aspinall style intro of like in the 20th century, or rather in the 21st century. It was prophesied there would be a man. No, I'm happy with it. Listen, but the people watching the streams tend to be my core audience, and so I absolutely, genuinely value you guys' opinions. Appreciate that, Tongue Taylor Chess, nice one, legend. Thank you, family. I appreciate that as well. Well, I don't know. I might do like an Instagram story poll or something. See, I also could just make one and then try it out, you know. Okay, C3. Only God's gonna cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Still the rambler, the gambler. Now, does my rook belong here or here? I don't know, frankly. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held, it pays my way and it corrodes my soul. Ooh. Yeah, that's not nice. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that, Peter. Thank you. George, come on, dude. Thank you. Okay, good of it. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, this is a problem. They're now defending correctly, and I don't really know what to do about it. And I have this as a oh man. Okay, I have to kind of kill my bishop so that this isn't a problem. If there was no increment, I'd feel way more true. Blub is Blub. How old are you, mate? Just out of interest, I'm genuinely just curious. Because if you're older than I don't know 13, this is a problem. This is a major problem, and you need to sort it out. If you're 13, you can have a pass. Right, I don't love that, but it gives me something, maybe. Yeah, no, not at all. I'm not, yeah. Ugh. Not creative enough right now. Oh, I didn't realize that you wrote poetry. I didn't realize you wrote such bloody awful. Rook C flipping 8 is such a good move defending the pawn. I mean, it's defended already, but what you want to do is over-defend, because then what you can do is move the bishop. Okay. Ooh, check here. Bring this. I'm 30, I live with my parents, I'm unemployed, all I do is spam W's in hot girls chats, and then www. Okay, ignoring the marginal voice break there. Dude, come on. I'm going to take that with a pinch of salt. A hefty pinch of salt. Sometimes I feel more fulfilled. Can't you just ban them? Honestly, I think they're being funny, and so I'm going to leave it at that because it is kind of pretty funny. I don't know. Although, I don't know, sorry. Maybe, like, clearly that was to some extent satire, you'd imagine, right? You really would have to imagine. For some reason, listen, you seem to have caught me in a mood where this is amusing me rather than well hates to admit he's liking it, dude. I hate to add fuel to the fire sometimes, but you know, sometimes you gotta. No, I mean if they were smart, they'd probably just do this, because then there's zero chance of losing, really. It would be the coward's way out. Instead, they should probably reroute the knight and bring it into g6. Absolute cowardice, but fair enough. I understand it. Whoa, what is that? Why would you do that? The move seems like absolute nonsense. Check. I mean, I'm fighting back, you know? The Empire fights back or strikes back or... Come on, dude. Check. Shouldn't have done that. That was a massive overcommitment. Should have come back. No. Ah. Why have I done that as well? Okay, cool. Yeah, good move. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. I feel like relatively close. Relatively close, but maybe not. Alright, GG. I mean, to be fair, the odds was... yeah, 1400 rapid. That the odds should have been less. Less than that. I don't know. I don't know. when they ask in the interview room. I don't know. Aha. Okay, flight level 4. Let's just check the rapid elo real quick. Let's check the rapid elo. We're looking at an honest 500. Okay, 1,000. Let's do 1,000. We're looking at an honest. Hold on. What? This doesn't seem honest. This doesn't seem an honest. We're down 9 points of material. Hold on. 9 points of material. I mean, I know it's a worse 9 points of material, but it's the same numerical value as against the 1100, who was actually a 1400. It was 0-2 versus you? What? Yeah, as in they lost to me twice, right? No, they lost to me twice. Come on. Come on, dude. Yeah, good point. I probably won't do odds in the future. I just thought it might be an interesting little dabble. Tavish suggested it. We're experimenting. And I appreciate you for the suggestion, Tavish. It's kind of fun to... Well, I disagree, actually, on that. I think probably you can end up learning a lot in terms of like how to generate a counterplay when you're down material, you know? There's probably like it's a great thing to practice being able to be significantly down material but still fight for a win. So I think there's value there. I don't think it's a completely trivial pursuit, as they say. Let's play C3. That looks dubious. Okay, looks like we're winning back some material. No, Tavish, please do not hit me with that :/. I implore you. It was a good suggestion, and I do believe it was at least worth dabbling in. Okay. I mean, I'm back a bit of material. Still down 7 points, though. That's not ideal. I guess I'll just move my queen out the way of that bishop. They can take this pawn. Damn it, what kind of flipping 500 rapid player notices that? I mean, if they trap my queen successfully, I'm calling sandbag. I'm calling harsh sandbag. If they, you know. I plan on watching Superman. Should my queen out of the way was smooth. Yeah, but you can cook stuff up. That's a good question. I don't think so, honestly. I haven't been thus far tempted by whatever I've seen of it media-wise. I can't say I'm a huge Superman guy. I like Batman. Oh, this is terrible. Well, hopefully they do this. Yeah, I've never really watched the Superman stuff. I'm a big Doctor Strange guy because I love Benedict Cumberbatch, mainly because of the formative effect that the BBC Sherlock had on my childhood. I'm a major fan. That is probably my favorite television show, even to this day. I watched it at quite a young age, and since just, I don't know, as a child I feel like you idolize something. You idolize some character trait, whether it's like strength or, you know. Okay, this isn't exactly a hot take. I'm just going to stop trying to sound clever, but you do, I feel like very early on, I came to place my self-worth in basically how close I was to being Sherlock Holmes. And that has led me to a point of, you know, probably studying kind of hard. So maybe a good influence. I'm going to give Benedict Cumberbatch all the credit for that. Okay, right. This is how you get someone to forget about a bishop? I mean, what? This is not a 500, man. Yeah, I need to stop doing odds. William, stop ignoring me. First of all, I implore you don't call me William. Second of all, what was your question? I'm not seeing you. That's your question? It's not a question. I might be missing something. Oh, can I change the angle? Why did I even give that the time of day, you know? Why on earth? What possibly possessed me? Oops. Yeah, 500 rapid my ass cheeks, man. Pause. Sorry. 500 rapid get out of here. Oh, there's rook takes here. And then you can go rook here as well. 500 rapid my flipping ass. Excuse me. I want to live and I want to love. Okay, so how do you manage to read chat and play at the same time? There's a lot of messages you read almost everywhere. I do read quite a few of them. Paul has an answer. Blood, what the hell are you talking about? Answer my question. Sandwiched between Tanjays. Listen, it's not coming up for me. If it was inappropriate, there's a chance it got filtered out because I've got top chat selected rather than live chat. So you might have to ask it again. Cheers, Tanjay. Tanjay, if you're still here, if you'd like a quick game, I'm on fire right now after being a 700. Okay, oh, it's obeyed time. It's, you know what? Let's play Alakai's defense. Let's try and move this knight as many times as I can. Alright, whatever. Whatever. He transposes to a black Mardima gambit. There's no way that was intentional. There's absolutely no way that was intentional. Okay. It does not look like it's intentional. With all due respect, obeyed. I just don't believe. Oh, maybe he looks at the screen. Okay. Who? Alright, Blob. No. No, I'm alright. I'm good. I'm okay. I hope you have a wonderful day. But I'm fine. I'm good. I don't need that. Knight c6 is a bad move because of d4. Yeah, but after d4, knight b4, and this is attacked thrice, and it's not obvious how you defend it. So, I don't know. We're going to see what Obey does in a kind of even-looking endgame. Do you know what? Hold on, I'm going to try and play, like, extraordinarily quickly for literally no reason. Okay, that is a problem. That is a major problem. Somehow we just snag ourselves 2 passed pawns. Oh, no. 2 passed pawns. Yeah, we just got ourselves 2 passed pawns, you know what I mean? That's my natural voice. Yeah. Blob, please, less of that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the two connected passes. It could be looking wildly problematic. Okay. You're gonna probably sack. And I'm gonna be... Feliz Navidad, prosperos años. I wanna Merry Christmas. I'll have a little look, Yellow, but that relies on me, first of all, learning what that is. Second of all, actually getting it in a game. Okay, that's very unfortunate. Right. As per usual, it's a bit of a tradition here on the channel. Whenever I play Obeyed, the ensuing mate has to be of a certain kind. Yeah, it has to be of a certain type, a certain kind, you know? And what I'm going to do is just freeze these pawns to the spot. In fact, you know what? I'm going to play b6. Oh, no, what have I done? Yeah, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Here. Here. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. And, fantastic. Okay. And then what we're going to do is a rather miraculous looking rook here. We're going to go rook here. We're going to go rook here now. Use this pawn to hold the king out. I'm going to maybe go bang, 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 and make a new rook. And then, absolutely, Meisenheimer, absolutely. We're going to go here, 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 here. And then just very, very naturally, of course, we're just going to do as tradition dictates. Unfortunately, I will, I imagine Obeyed will flag. Maybe not. Maybe not. Peut-être. Pump fake the Mona Lisa, mate. You say pump faked. But, yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like that was pretty damn clean. It looks like I'm supposed to that with me. Yeah, listen, I can't take credit. If I see further knowledge before me, it is only because I stand on the shoulders of giants. You know? It is only because I stand on the shoulders of giants. As the great Isaac Newton said. Okay. I'm feeling good about that. You know, it's always a nice feeling to take from Aman Hambleton and place it directly on Obeid's forehead. It always fills me with joy. GG, mate. GG. Did I read your threat? Blob, it's getting a little old, mate. It's getting a little old. You were coming in with gems. Your comment about being 30 and commenting W and ladies straight, like, that was amusing. That was good. This is now getting a bit old. I would like you to return to your prior form of being very funny. Okay. Right, what is going on here? What is going on here? I think what I may do, what it's highly plausible that I do, is end on a quick rapid game. I'm going to play a rapid game. I'm just going to play as best. At least I have a normal sized forehead. Fair enough. Fair enough. E4. I'm just gonna try and win a beautiful game of chess, you know? I mean, I've done that a billion times over the past like 5 years or so. I don't even know. We're gonna play. Ooh, hold on. A man by the name of Caracal, who I don't believe is in the chat right now, but there's something called the Von Poppel Gambit. I don't actually really relish the positions I get from the Black Mardima Gambit. I feel like I might just try this on pure vibes. I've never played it before. Well, there's got to be a first time for everything. We're going for this. We're going for this. And plausibly, we go like takes and G4 or something. I might play H4. I'm going to just try and invent something here. Maybe I'm going to be rediscovering something that's actually theoretically sound. I do not play the Smith-Morran, no. I play the Mengarini, of course. Of course. My favourite philosopher. Kind of a pretty big fan of Bertrand Russell. It's more the mathematicians that have my heart, I can't lie. Okay, I want to play bishop here. If you play e6 to bite against or build up against the bishop, you then enact a pin onto your own knight such that g4 is effective. That is maybe a move. Feliz Navidad, prosperos años feliz. Was obsessed with Kant. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Just gonna bring the bishop back. I'm probably in a fine position. I'm kind of looking to try and expand on this side of the board. It'll do something on... Okay, I'm gonna trust you. I feel like it doesn't... Okay, but how does it go back to normal is what I want to know. Chat. How do I return the... How... This is a problem. Yellow, what have you done? What? Ah, okay, I just need to click and it'll go back to normal. No, dude, I thought it was over. I thought it was... I mean, that's awesome. That's the Magnus reference, right? Against Gukesh, I guess. I feel like there was a lot made of that. And I feel like it wasn't that big of a deal. I feel like it was a heat of the moment. No, it did go back to normal. I just need to click. But if I just leave it, it doesn't go back to normal, apparently. Okay, I mean, what a genuinely wonderful thing. Why have they added that? Is that going to be a permanent feature? That's pretty funny if it is. Why F? What does F stand for? Like, I mean, possible. Phone app doesn't get these little Easter eggs. I mean, as it shouldn't. I want to see you playing chess on your phone. Come on now. This could be a blunder. Some part of me likes it, and I'm just going to do it. I don't know why. Okay, hold on. This is definitely the last game. I'm falling asleep at the wheel. Non-Blood fans just don't get it. Ooh, Blood might be back. Blood might be back with the stop the inappropriate language. There are kids in the chat. That's pretty funny. Blood, you might have returned to form. And I've got to say, it's not the most miraculous return. Sorry, listen, I didn't mean to shame people playing on their phone. This was not the intention. Of course, play chess on your phone. I was just kind of, I was being frankly insensitive. Forgive me. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay, this is an idea you can take. Peut-être. But yeah, I just despise playing on my phone. I can't possibly care about the game when I play on my phone. Oh, of course, Tavish, thank you. By the way, insane that Cultify is not #1 in the leaderboard right now. How is this possible? I don't understand. Whatever. No one understands this newfangled YouTube system. Okay. I mean, again, I half like this idea at some point. I also like takes. I feel like my position's decent. I mean, I went for this Von Popul Gambit. Short time formats. Yeah, I don't know. I can't bring myself to care about the game when I'm on my phone. It's just like I'm on my phone. I'm just nothing I do matters right now, you know. That's a problem. Okay. Maybe I'll play this and then attack this, and then also there's this. We don't get the queen trade, and I play rook d1 next. I think I like that. You need to donate the second tier option. I don't think it's that. I think it's just certain currencies. It can't be that. That doesn't make any sense. Listen, Obeyed, I think you've got to donate the top tier options then try out the your experiment. What was the thing that I was taking as feedback? Oh yeah, they're just playing like a tournament little series thing. Okay, cool. I just need to come away from this stream with some ways of moving forward with my channel. You know what I mean? I think this should be. I mean, I'm feeling comfortable here. I feel like I have a better position. Rook d1 and then maybe knight. Maybe knight d6. Hasta la vista. If Emily. Well, hold on. What's goodbye in Portuguese? Surely I know this. It's not arrivederci. That's Italian, right? I think. Damn it! How do I not know that? Let's just play c3. Oh no, hold on. c3. There's this. Ay ay ay. Wait, vamos here. That's you will die, I think. And I don't mean that towards you. I mean, you know, I'm just quoting Conor McGregor in that instance. What is goodbye in Portuguese? I feel like I'm going to recognize it. I would jump for joy. I would jump for joy. It won't be a very ecstatic jump for joy, but I'll jump. Dude, I will be paid to jump. No problem. I'll jump for joy. It won't be like a sort of, you know, more spastic movement. And I mean that in the scientific sense of the word. $500? What the hell? You can super chat $500. There's no way. What? C3, you take here. You know what? Fine, whatever, have it. I'll castle. Probably queenside, you know. I don't know if that's really thick. Might be. But this and this, and I feel decent. I feel decent, you know? I don't feel bad. I would actually jump ecstatically for joy. Yeah, I think... You know, 500 would be insane. I thought it was like... Actually, no, people have done ridiculous amounts before. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. Right. You tell me you're going to trade queens there? Don't tell me that. Wait, 20 likes. 20 likes. Chaps. Chaps, if you don't mind, smash a like on the stream. It's probably my fault because I haven't actually said that. Smash a like on the stream. It would probably help in some way, although I'm not exactly sure how. Right, well, I mean, what am I doing to stop this? Here. You take... Maybe I'll just do this. Okay, we got 30 likes. Hell yeah! Can we get that? Can we absolutely obliterate that and get 40? Would that be at all possible, chaps? I would massively appreciate it. Meisen Heinrich hat diesen Stream geliked. Is that actually what you say in German? No way. Geliked. I'm convinced you guys just steal English words and pretend it's German. Right. Right. Here. Here, here. Huge. Here. Check here, here. Oh my lord. I'm playing rookie 1. Oh, they can trade the queens. What a shame. They can trade the queens. What a shame. What a shame, what a shame. What are we looking at now? A humble 32 likes. I did not, my plea for 40 did not rouse any further action. Fair enough. Understandable. And you know what? I can deal with that. Probably it doesn't make a world of difference. Although liking the stream, I feel as though slapping a like would be minimal effort on your part. Maybe significantly helpful to me, but I don't know. Okay, listen, I better see 70 likes. I better see every single person like the stream if they play Queen F4. I mean, oh yeah, 100%. Also, it's not that deep at all. I don't know if it does anything for the stream. I mean, it probably does. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Queen F. I think they're just majorly losing. Rook E1 is a brilliant move. Did my duty. My guy, Connor. Thank you very much. Indeed. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, okay. So, Shach.com. Rook E1 is a missed win. Because they could have castled. That's a good point. Didn't think about that. No one cares because I thought they were going to do that. And double checkmate on your forehead. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I should have played knight g5 because obviously takes is this. And I guess you castle when you get hit with this. Okay. However, rook e1 simply because I saw the psychological idea that they were clearly trying to trade the queens, you know? So we go rook e1. We know the queen trade is going to happen. And then we, of course, hit them with the double checkmate on f6. I mean, that's outrageous. That's absolutely outrageous. I'm frankly disgusted with myself. Frankly disgusted with myself. Right. I do believe that was the last game of the stream. I am going to do you know what? Just one final attempt at a 3-minute puzzle rush, and then I'm going to sleep. Okay. Because I've been trying to get 40 on this for the longest time. And I highly doubt that a sleep-deprived state is the state in which I'll do it, but... Whoa. Who knows? After seeing knight f6, who the hell knows? Okay, checkmate, sweet, checkmate, sweet, checkmate, sweet, checkmate, sweet. Whoa, here? Oh, bishop there. What? Aren't they both mate? Am I stupid? Oh my lord, the bishop's pinned. Yeah, okay, I need to go to sleep. Sorry. I'm just genuinely sorry about that. Yep. And black to move, probably that. Probably... Okay. Yes, please. You have to be made here. Probably you were, and there was obvious right. It's always embarrassing when I do this late, because I just missed the stupidest tactics. Okay, cool. Nearly just, yep. You see, that's the kind of, that's what we're working with right now. What is that? See, how is that a puzzle? I just don't understand. Sometimes chess.com baffles me. Okay. Genau. Natürlich. Take with the bishop or the... Why take with the knight apparently? What? I don't understand. Maybe I should understand. Okay, and here and mate, cool. White to move? No, that draws. That probably wins. There and then just that. Sick. Check in here and pick this up. Sick. Obviously not. You know what? Give Obey this quick game. Obey, you know what? You can't get a quick game, mate. As a valued member of the community, of course. This is the last game. Promise. That was a promise, so I now have to, unfortunately, abide by it. Okay, Obeid's done some preparation, apparently. Are we now going to see a more appropriate... Wow. Wow, Obeid's come with the prep. He's come with the heat. He's come with the pure heat. From my forehead, and frankly, I'm not prepared. Frankly, I'm not prepared. Okay, okay, I'm seeing all sorts of heat here. I'm seeing all sorts. You gonna take that? Oh, oops. Okay, this is where I now lose to Obeid to end the stream. I mean, that is what you're watching, Tavish. It is currently 20 minutes before 2 in the morning. If that is not extremely sleep deprived, I don't really know what is. I guess I could have a terrible sleep schedule. Honestly, I woke up at like 9 a.m. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this and this. Sick. And here in castles. And I'm kind of thinking maybe that is not a good idea. That is not a good idea at all. He's dodged it. What a sneaky, sneaky man. Right, we're going to run him out of moves. A brutal Zugzwang. A brutal Zugzwang indeed. And then we're going to take. And I'm going to go rook here. We're going to keep. Hold on, I've got a rook, 2 knights, 2... Oh, I can't Mona Lisa. What a shame. In which case... that could be a stalemate in the wrong context. We're going to go for the next best thing. Which is naturally a stalemate. Or a checkmate. That's... Oh, I should have gone here. Damn it. Okay, the vision I had was here. But then I'd have gone stalemate, right? So I need to burn a move somehow. So here, here, check, here, checkmate. That could have been pretty fun. I'll take that though. I'll take that. Classic main pan. Absolutely classic main pan there. 100% classic. Right, that was the last game. Thank you very much. You thought you had a chance? Obey, you will literally never beat me at chess. I hope you now dedicate your life to playing chess in the hopes of beating me. Unfortunately, I am directly financially incentivized to continue to play chess. And for pretty much everyone else in the world, it's a time sink and is an absolute waste of life, except from the fact that it's a beautiful board game and it brings joy to many. So I completely take back that sentiment. However, I'm reminded of the Morphy quote, which is going to be forever what I appeal to say why I'm not a grandmaster, and that is that, you know, being good at chess is a sign of a gentleman. Being great at chess is a sign of a wasted life. That's why I am going to just stay like a strong intermediate player. Okay. Hasta la vista. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for tuning in to a 2-hour stream. Ended up being. I started this pretty much at midnight. What is wrong with me? Okay. I'll see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video today. Thank you, Yella. I'm very grateful to hear that. And I'll see you guys next time. I might stream tomorrow, might not, but I'm posting videos at least every other day. So, goodbye. Thank you very much, Qualify, by the way, if you're still here, for supporting the stream immensely. Thank you.